Basically what I did is I'd see someone and they had that look like they didn't give a shit. That's the type of attitude I wanted for this film. I wanted cowboys, I wanted the Wild West of today's society. I don't think it's right that just because you don't have a load of money, that doesn't mean you're worth much. That's not the case to me, because money doesn't make you happy. And when you die, you can't bring the money with you. So what does it matter? What does it matter how much money you got? As long as you're having fun and you're doing what you want to do, that's all that really matters. I don't give a shit about all making money and having possessions. I've never really needed possessions, even for like my birthday parties. I'm happy with nothing. It doesn't really matter to me. Basically what I did was I life modelled. I did a bit of life modelling, and I threw that into the character because it's a great character. It's a maverick in a way. You go out there, you just let it all hang out. The money's pretty good as well, and it helped me fund it. My influence is all over the place. I'm a different person every day. I swear to God, I think I'm schizophrenic, because every day I feel like a different person. Honestly, I can have a conversation with you, and the next time I'll be a completely different person. I don't know where I get it from, but I'm loving it though. I think it makes life more interesting. I wouldn't want to be the same person every day. That's my style. Just keep moving on down. I don't like to stay in the same place a lot of the time either. I've lived in a lot of different countries in my life, and every few years I just feel like I've got to move on. I don't even know if I'll be a filmmaker forever. Who knows? Everything I go into though, even though it's not for a long time, I do put 100% into it. I'm not like fucking around and, you know, doing this for laughs. Whenever I do something, I put all of myself into it. There's no point otherwise, because you're just wasting your time. The best part about film is I don't know, editing's interesting, because that's when you bring the colours. That's when you give your film, like, I don't know, it's like a vision that you give your film when you're editing. But when you're filming, that's where the fun is. Because I'm a people person and I like to meet new people all the time. You get into adventures when you're filming. You don't get into adventures when you're editing. It's tough to say what I'd like out of an audience. I kind of want audiences to walk out. If they walk out, what makes you walk out? I've never walked out of a film, so if something makes you want to walk out on it, it's got to really hit you, basically, right? It's the kind of reaction I'd like. People that aren't afraid of what other people think about, and who don't give a shit about meeting expectations. What are the expectations? You set the expectations, don't you? Every person lives in their own universe. So what expectations you're meeting? You're meeting your expectations. But don't put barriers on yourself. Don't put a straitjacket around you. You ain't gonna flourish otherwise, are you? You ain't gonna be nothing. And that's my aim. That's my aim, and I want people to understand that. Do not worry about what people think. You know, the big guns. The big actors these days. I'm not saying that they're not passionate, but I know that if you do something for money, after a while, it becomes a job. It becomes a job, and you do lose interest. And that doesn't matter, because I've heard actors say they'll just pick anything. Whatever comes their way, they pick anything. And this whole thing that, oh, it's not the right project. It's not the right project. The money ain't right. That's their problem. The money's not right. And I want to show, it's about the youth. This is punk cinema. And the youth need to see that. this new generation have a worldwide audience. A lot of films in the past would play in one country. Now you just put something online from your bedroom. You'll have a North Korean audience for an English filmmaker. It's a beautiful time to be alive. I find it funny because this day and age there's a lot of resentment and things like that, but I really feel that I'm living in a special time. And that if I died tomorrow it wouldn't matter, because I'm reaching my potential. I'm getting higher and higher potential wise. It's the way it should be. And you should believe in yourself, and there's nothing wrong with believing in yourself. And it's not arrogance. You have to have a certain amount of ego and arrogance to make it. Otherwise you're just going to be one of the nice guys. You'll be one of the nice guys where everybody likes you, but you don't have an opinion. And you don't express yourself. Because the truth doesn't please everyone, does it? But so what? You live and learn from it, and it makes you stronger, the truth. And nothing's going to stand in my way. My next film's going to be about being lost in the desert. That's where you find yourself when you're lost. Trolls. They're the invisible people of the world. Don't worry about them. Yeah, I'd like to put Charlie Sheen in my next film. He's not... Directors aren't looking at him. They're not using him in the right way. He could be doing so much better right now. They should just let him play himself. They always put him in that same... It's like the same tired role all the time. The only thing is, it's getting a bit, you know, because he's getting older, isn't it? It's, you know, especially like me. I'm Italian, and it's like you become a sad clown later in life when you're Italian. It's strange. I can't explain. It's like the old gigolo, the old ladies' man. Life goes on without me. Yeah, I'm proud of being Italian. Everything about me is Italian. Yeah. Because I used to live there. I used to live there when I was a kid. And when you're a kid, you're so impressionable. And the people that I was around, they were loud, they were colourful. They didn't know what was going on, but they were going for it. And that stayed with me. Everywhere I go for it. It's just, being Italian is it's not like anything else. We just love everyone. We love everyone. What a trait, isn't it? What a trait to love everyone. The only thing is, we got heart, but when you got heart, you get it broken. So what? Mine's kind of hard to break though. Don't get any ideas.